Mayor, this Sunday marks 5 years since the murder of George Floyd. Floyd's story, of course, shook the nation, setting off a massive wave of protests and calls for a racial justice reckoning across the country. But now that some time has passed, a new report from the National Urban League is asking, was it a moment or a movement? Mayor Morial, this is from the organization that you, of course, lead. What did you find out?
5 steps forward and 3 steps back. Significant commitments, powerful commitments on racial justice by institutions, corporations, foundations, universities. Today, many are retreating, but there are many who are maintaining their commitments. Those that maintain their commitments don't get the headlines. Those that back off do. Many who have backed off have done it while quietly saying, I feel intimidated by the new administration, and this is why I'm doing it. Not that the commitments are not meritorious. So I'm disappointed and somewhat shaken by the idea that these commitments, so significant and so powerful, were made, and now too many are backing off. On the police side, there were significant advances, mainly because of the Justice Department, the Division of Civil Rights led by Kristen Clarke. 180 officers convicted, dozens of police departments either under pattern and practice investigations. The push also led to states like Maryland, many cities and police departments on their own making significant changes. Once again, the roadblock now is that this new Justice Department has said, we're going to drop our commitment, we're going to freeze these investigations, and we're going to walk away from the existing consent decrees. I want to say this. A call out to the leadership of both Minneapolis and Louisville. No matter what the Justice Department says, we're going to hold them accountable to continue the commitments of the consent decree on a voluntary basis. And this is what they need to do, notwithstanding anything DOJ does.
Mark, is that pattern of 5 steps forward, 3 steps back is something we have seen throughout American history, certainly as far as African Americans are concerned. 5 steps forward, 3 steps back. What do you think? Is this time different? Is this time because of the comprehensive attack on the very idea of diversity, the very idea of inclusion? It's so strong from this administration. Is there a chance that the pattern is different this time and that the number of steps back is more than 3, that we go back 4 steps, we go back 5 steps, 6 steps? Can things actually get worse on a net basis because of this administration's hostility to the very idea of racial justice?
Gene, you are absolutely right. That's the risk, that it's 5 steps forward and 8, 9, 10 steps backward. What's different in this instance is that this movement, this anti-civil rights movement, this attack on, I'll call it, the advances of the 20th century, the progress that we've made on a number of steps is being animated, cheerleaded, and led by the 47th President of the United States. My mother, my wonderful, great late mother told me, I've seen Donald Trump before, but he wasn't the president. He was a sheriff in Louisiana. He was a city council person in a small town. I've seen him before, but not with this level of influence and power. So the first 100 days of the administration certainly brought this ferocious force against this progress, but it also has brought, Gene, a resistance movement, hundreds of lawsuits, protests. That resistance movement, I would say, is only in its earliest of stages because the movement is touching people across the board. Just recently, a federal court is reinstating the Department of Education, reinstating the MBDA, saying that if you're going to eliminate those agencies, there's a process. You can't do it unilaterally. You can't do it by executive action. So this is going to be a continuing fight for the future, for the soul, for the vision for the 21st century America.
Such important words there.
Yeah.
President and CEO of the National Urban League, Mark Morial. Mark, Mr. Mayor, thank you for
having me. Good.
Really appreciate it.
Go Knicks.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
There hasn't been much Knicks enthusiasm this team. A lot of worry.
Don't give up one game, man. It's a 7-game series. Don't give up.
We will be watching tonight. Next up here.